What is up, everybody? This is Mark and Mike, and this is another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling. I am Mark and Mike. I'm joined by Lou Beans.
What is up? What is up?
And, like always, we have tons of wrestling to cover. We have AEW Revolution that's on tonight. We'll give our little predictions of that. There was announcements of a lot of AEW toys coming out, so I have a little gist of what I was looking at and kind of describe what they are. But some of the stuff looked really good. Some of the stuff looked kind of off. So let's see how it comes out. But there's some that I was like, damn. Even if it looks like silly, I kind of want it. And that's the Ryu Ken Akuma ones. Because the Young Bucks' face are ugly.
Yeah, what's up with that? Why they look so funny?
I don't know. But the fact that it's a Capcom team up and shit, I actually was like, damn, I might have to get that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so they showcased, I think they had a fan fest yesterday, that's why.
That's very cool. I saw some pictures from a lot of the people that I follow.
Yeah.
So, good stuff.
It looked cool. It looked fun. But AEW did show off a bunch of toys. One of the things that caught my eye, and it looks like they're doing their own version of the WWE Ultimates. So WWE Ultimates is like the third tier of figures for WWE. Those are like the more realistic. Well, not more realistic, but it has more of the detail. It's more detail oriented.
Understood.
And so those goes for like $30, $35, and they're like their best version of the figures. So AEW is coming out with their own, which is
so that's just a question. So that would be more likely the collector tier.
Yeah.
If there's a person in a company that you want, usually you want to get an ultimate figure, right?
Yes, because they'll have more hands. They probably have a second head. Their gear will be more detailed. Their colors will be more detailed. They'll be more exact to the wrestling outfit they're wearing.
Okay, cool.
So like for example, Edge, I think was my favorite one just because he has the spear face.
Oh yeah. He is still old man Edge, so he look a little rough, but yeah I like it.
Exactly. So those are the things that I found that was actually pretty cool. So I was like, all right. So they have their own version of it. It's going to be called the AEW Supreme, which is going to be the same thing. It's going to have additional legs at some points. So they look like it's going to have multiple like tights. It's going to have hands, extra heads. The first one they showed was Kenny Omega. They showed Cody Rhodes. They showed CM Punk. And I think they showed those are the three they showed. I think Jericho. There's a big chance.
Yes. Well, what is now tell me now, what is that Corazon de Leon figure that you showed me? Is that a special figure?
Yeah, that's going to be a regular part of the Unhinge or whatever they're called. Those are going to be on their regular line. So it looks like what they're trying to do is probably add a classic figure to their sets. So they're getting the rights to a lot of things. So honestly, them taking over ROH makes a perfect sense. So you may get like a ROH Punk. You may get a ROH Daniel Bryan, which he looked just pretty much shaved bald and everything. And things like that. So there's a lot of opportunities to do things. So the first one they showed was Corazon de Leon, which is Chris Jericho's during Mexico, I think it is. 100% Mexico, yeah. He won't have a Spanish name. It was not Mexico. But he looked pretty dope. Like, I actually really enjoyed it. Like, but it was cool.
Did they have any details about when that's coming out or no?
Probably sometime later this year, next year. They have. I think he's part of one of the waves that probably coming out around the summertime. So I think that's when that one will be available. But yeah, it was a fan fest, so a lot of the details went through that. There was an Impact special, which I did not get to watch, but it looks like it's gonna be fun. I heard a lot of good matches, a lot of titles changed, a lot of like things changed, so we'll see what's up with that. If anything, we'll have a preview next week, so we actually had time to watch it because we have so much shit to watch. But yeah, so the figures look cool. The ones that stood out to me was the CM Punk with the hoodie. I actually thought that would actually look pretty on point. I did not care for the Daniel Bryan figure. I did not care for the Adam Cole figure. I think WWE has a better one.
I have no impression. I didn't see him.
Yeah, they didn't look that good. Let me see if I can find a picture of them. But I did not like the Cole figure. I think WWE did a better job with the Adam Cole figure.
Who's making them? You said Jazzwares, I think.
Jazzwares, which is Jazzwares, but Jeremy Prodara, he was the original. He was one of the original people at Jack Specific that he did the WWF figures back in the day.
As in how far back in the day?
Like
way back in the day?
Yeah, like the Bone Crushers.
Okay.
So he started there. He did the Titantrons. He did the WWF Classic figures. So he has had time with doing wrestling figures. So he has the experience. But they showcase a bunch of figures, and some of them look really good. Some of them I didn't care for. I did see the one thing I thought I actually caught my eye, which I may try to pre-order, is the Brody Lee and -1.
That's pretty cool.
I thought that was kind of cute and it was cool. I was like, I might have to get that one. That would be the Brody Lee I get. They show Thunder Rosa. They show a new Britt Baker. Britt Baker, I think, already has like 5 figures. Remember when she did not have 1?
This is true.
Now she got like 5.
Good.
You kind of have all the Inner Circle in their prison garbs for, I forgot what match was this for. Miro gets his first figure, and I'm not crazy about it. The detail looks off.
No, they messed up Miro, is what you telling me?
Yeah, I'm not crazy about it. Andrade looks okay. Taz looks weird. He looks like Joe Pesci.
Taz is a figure I saw. He looked all right.
He looked like Joe Pesci.
But he had a weird black jumpsuit. I'm like, he doesn't even wear that. Like, why is he not just wearing a blazer like you usually see him? Because that's what he wears now, right? He's a commentator.
Yeah. So I was like, there's some really cool ones. There's some that caught my eye that I might have to get. They did announce that Owen Hart's figures are coming. They have not showed previews of them, but there's a big chance I'm definitely going to get the Owen Hart. They showed the Street Fighter, Young Bucks, and Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega actually looked good. The Young Bucks, I don't know what the fuck they did to their faces.
All right, we going in circles, yeah.
But I will probably get those just because they are Capcom and AEW crossovers, so I'm like, I might have to get that. I think they're pre-ordering GameStop now, so if you want them, you can pre-order at GameStop. What else they show? They show Hangman Page with the beer. Thunder Rosa gets her first figure. Hobbs. Yo, Hobbs is too small.
Yeah, probably right.
I just sent you the picture.
We should. Do you know if they have a list? Because I'm kind of repeating some of them. Like I'd like to know like in detail if they had all of them or something like that.
Oh, okay. So here we go. Eddie Kingston. They announced his first figure. That's one. I honestly, I'm not crazy about the chain on this. I hope they put it gold because his chain on the neck just looks like a rope more than a chain.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah. So
is he the new Jack figure?
Yeah. There's a Jericho one, but with a guitar and shit. Like I think that's gonna be a ringside exclusive. Or a shop. No, it's a shop AEW exclusive, and he has like a rock T-shirt on. Pretty much Blood and Guts. John Moxley, Kenny Omega. They showed the barbed wire chair. They had the barbed wire bat and all the details and stuff like that. So those gonna be a 2-pack.
Does it come with sparklers?
Probably not.
Should come with sparklers.
Ricky Stark gets his first figure.
Nice.
That one looks okay.
Does he come with the FTW title or no?
No. No, he does not. But there's this chase of him with the Darby face makeup on.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't like when they do chases like that because but then again, I'm not collecting these, so there's things I'll nitpick on these. I'm not like 100% collector of these, so there's ones I'll just nitpick here and there of what I want of these. But yeah, so his chase is pretty much he has the Darby Allin face paint. It looks like him. It looks good. I know you probably get Ricky Stark.
I mean, if I saw him. Yeah.
And then they also showcased the Darby Allin in the coffin. He has like a body bag and skateboard and shit. Actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, so yeah, they just showcased a bunch of new figures. A lot of people getting their first figures. Some people are getting their second and thirds. Britt Baker's getting her 6th within the last 1 year. But the one that caught my eye was the Corazon de Leon because that's the one I want. I like that one. I like that one a lot. They're all on. I think they're all for pre-order on Ringside Collectibles. So, if any of those, they showed Christian. They showed Brian Cage. Yeah. So those are Christian, Brian Cage, and yeah, they showed Statlander. They showed the rest of the best friends. So yeah, there was a lot of toys.
Do they all officially have a figure now?
Yeah, they all in the same. They're all in the same set.
Cool.
So there you go. So if you're interested in any of these AEW figures, check out Ringside Collectibles and use Major for 10% off. Because I like Major Wrestling Podcast, and they give you discounts. So definitely check that out.
Wait, say that louder? I can't barely hear you.
That you get discounts for Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. So if you order and put Major on the discount code, you get 10% off.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Even on the pre-order, so definitely check that out. Yeah, so want to get into predictions for the AEW pay-per-view?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then we go to Weekend Wrestling and just knock that out right now. So let me get the card up and we are set to go. I just had the card. There it goes. So you got 3 buy-in matches. Death Triangle versus Penta and Pac and Eric Redbeard versus House of Black, Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Murphy.
I hope that's fun.
Me too.
Glad to see Eric Redbeard.
Yes.
So, that's cool.
You have who you got winning?
I have the new guys. I have Eric Redbeard winning.
Yeah, I'm gonna go House of Black.
Okay.
Leela Hirsch versus Chris Statlander.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be cool if they're trying to make something of the new girl, right? To let her win. But yeah. I don't know. This one's big question mark. I'm gonna go for Statlander.
I'm gonna go Hirsch.
Okay, cool.
I'd like to see her get some momentum.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty solid. Hook versus QT Marshall. Oh, this
There's no way
massacre.
Hook is losing unless they cheat. You know what I'm saying? So
it's gonna be a massacre. Thank God. I love when QT Marshall gets his ass kicked. It is one of my favorite things, besides Cody Rhodes getting his ass kicked. So.
I agree 100%. Well, no, hell no, not QT.
Oh, Hook's gonna destroy QT. Oh, he gonna whoop that ass.
Sanctioned murder. Yes, it is.
Yeah, sanctioned murder. That's exactly what it's gonna be. Jay Cargill versus Ty Conti.
I mean, the marketing would tell you that there's no way Jay's gonna lose, but I would like to believe that she's gonna lose. I believe Ty Conti. I don't know. She seems like she's made such an impression, and is such a rising star. It wouldn't be weird.
I feel like she sizzled down, and she hasn't been in that much momentum since. Maybe she hasn't
been not a fixture.
Yeah.
At least she's been there. Because it's kind of scary because after that last match, I think she took maybe just a week off.
Yeah.
Because again, I know you don't watch the shows, but back on like Dark and stuff. So
Okay. Yeah, Ty's not winning. I don't think so. This is where I'm gonna go with this. So basically, you're building Jade Cargill to have this big winning streak, right? You need to build someone enough to take that from her with that much momentum going behind it. Ty Conti right now don't have that momentum. She just showed up.
I would disagree, but
she just showed up, called her a bitch, and then now they fighting.
Again, I disagree, but who do you think does?
No one. They have no one right now. They technically have no one they have built anywhere. So right now, Jade Cargill is going to whoop everyone's ass until they feel like there's someone ready for her to lose to.
Okay.
I hope I'm wrong. I'll like to see Ty Conti with the belt. I hope I'm wrong. But the way they're building her, the way it makes sense of how her build, you need to build someone to take the title from. You need good momentum to take the title for somebody. If you're going to do it like that. Or Taser.
I mean, they could just pull a Ricochet because he ain't have zero momentum. He just kept getting his ass beat.
Ricochet actually had like 4 or 5 wins in a row.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
When Sheamus was beating the crap out of that man, and then him and whatchamacallit.
He would win.
Because remember, if he was getting wins, it was because he was getting cheated.
Yeah.
He was not beating anybody.
Yeah. But WWE
and then he got like one roll-up pin.
Yeah.
So like, I'm just saying, realistically,
WWE doesn't do the rating, the rankings, and that's the problem. They could do whatever the fuck they want because they don't have the rankings. As in, they do have rankings and they do have momentum and things like that. And then there's also like the big question when people just go straight to the title picture and then without no wins or losses and things like that. But who knows? But with Jade Cargill, I think they're going to build her at least to like this will be number 30. So that's a nice number. I don't think she's losing.
Round number 30. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a nice round.
So, yep. And honestly, I've heard bitch do their promos more times than anything.
This is true.
That is all they said.
so mean to each other.
And they called each other bitch. They call I'm a bitch, and yes, there was a lot of like bitch going around. A lot of foul language. You got Sammy Guevara, Sting, and Darby Allin versus Andrade, Matt Hardy, and Isaiah Cassidy.
I want Private Party to win. I want the team that they're on to win. I'm just saying. Once, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm pulling for. I know they're not gonna win.
You know, I could see something causing Darby and Sammy Guevara to kind of butt heads and cost them the match.
Yeah, well, Friday.
There you go.
They weren't seeing eye to eye on Friday.
So I'll go with I'll go with House of Hardy, or whatever it's called. The F what they called?
It's got an A in it now. That's all I know. That's all I know.
FO? I don't know. I have no clue what they called. But anyway, Andrade, Matt Hardy, and Isaiah Cassidy, I think they're going to win the match.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to be issues between Darby and Sammy. And Sting is just going to be like, stop.
You knucklehead kids.
Back in my day. Anyway. We got Keith Lee versus Wardlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs versus Ricky Stark versus Orange Cassidy versus Christian Cage in the Sonic Ring ladder match. That's what's going to be called.
I think the story here was Keith Lee versus the FTR guys.
Yeah.
Not FTR, excuse me, my bad. FTW guys. See how you can't do that? You can't have things that's too close to each other like that? I'm just saying, real.
Yeah.
FTR, but that's what I think the story of this match is. I'm sure there's other people in it. The story that has been persistent has been Hobbs and Ricky Stark messing with Keith Lee. I think Keith Lee is gonna beat them up, and that's how it's gonna go. Maybe Ricky Stark is gonna win though.
Ricky Starks wins.
Mm-hmm. I think the Keith Lee and Hobbs thing is just gonna go and they're gonna take each other out, and then bam, Ricky's because like that's his profile anyway. He would take advantage.
He still got Wardlow in there.
But I don't think he's the story.
I think
I
he
know
wins.
he has motivation. He has a reason. MJ said if you win, you can keep the belt. He's not winning. He's not winning.
This is a tough one. And then in their fight, I think Scorpio Sky.
Finally,
Right
right? Something for that guy to do. Because him hanging around with Dan Lambert is just not exciting for me.
Supposedly, he's been undefeated. I have no clue about that.
You know what's dark?
Yep.
Yeah, he hasn't lost. No, he has not lost.
That has no manner to me. Like, you were rare in dark. I don't fuck what you do in dark. They get the guy, the cameraman, to fight you.
You say that.
Probably was.
Maybe 1 or 2 matches he might show up. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where his streak has maintained. Right.
Yeah. So. I don't know who to pick. I'm gonna go Wardlow.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Wardlow. I feel like their story, if he wins, I could see fucking like Sean Spears trying to take it from him.
I mean, I don't think he would do anything. I think he would be actually jealous, like not in real life, but like the character would be jealous, and then that would be another thing for them. But like, I think the stronger story is the stuff going on with Keith Lee.
Yeah.
FTW.
Yeah, Ricky Starks gonna fly somewhere.
Maybe.
Orange
if he
Cassidy
gets in the way.
Somewhere.
If he gets in the way, maybe.
You know what? I'm gonna go with this just because he has not won a title yet. Cassidy.
Okay, I can see that.
I think Orange Cassidy could win. Chris Jericho versus Eddie Kingston.
If Eddie Kingston doesn't win, what was it for?
Eddie Kingston wins. Jericho shakes his hand.
No. I mean, if he doesn't win, like, what was this all?
Oh,
for?
Jericho's just gonna talk shit to him all the time.
He has to win.
Yeah. 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 I'm gonna go Kingston. Yeah. I go Kingston. Red Dragon, Jurassic Express versus Red Dragon versus Jurassic Express versus Young Bucks.
I think they retain.
I think they retain as well. I think that Red Dragon and Young Bucks are gonna fuck each other over.
Yeah.
Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa.
It'd be cool if Rosa won, but like, I don't think now.
Okay. Yeah, I say retain. John Moxley versus Daniel Bryan.
And I mean, is it fair? I never want Daniel Bryan to lose.
Yeah,
I never want him to lose. Come on, man.
I got Daniel Bryan. Like I'm not going against Daniel Bryan.
I never want this man to lose. So that's kind of not fair.
Yeah.
Who do I think might win? I think Moxley might win the match though.
Nah, I got Daniel Bryan.
Because I think if he wins, then there might be something there, maybe a handshake or respect or whatever. So I don't know.
So you go Mox?
I go Mox.
I'm going Bryan. We'll see. CM Punk versus MJF. A dog collar match.
I think MJF's gonna win.
He won the last two, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Punk wins. But I think he wins in a way that it might get the crowd to turn on him.
Okay.
And then our main event. God damn. There's like 12 matches. Hangman Page versus Adam Cole. We're going to be watching this shit till 1 a.m.
I don't think Page is losing yet. Nah.
I'm just gonna swing.
Because I think at some point they're gonna try to cheat, but he's not gonna win.
I'm gonna swing for the fences and say Cole wins.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I'm just gonna knock it out the park and go.
I want. Listen. That's the homie. That's Chugs.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. So that's our Revolution predictions. Yeah, the show is tonight. I think it's $50 on Bleach Report. They haven't put it on Fight, which I'm kind of disappointed. So I'll have to see if they actually put it up or not. If not, I'm not getting it because I have $25 off on Fight. Mm-hmm. I will pay for it, but I only pay half. Anyway, we still got a lot of wrestling to cover. So basically, we go straight into our weekend wrestling. We kick off with Monday Night Raw. And that was a decent show. Monday Night Raw. We kick off with the tag team champions, and this shit had me rolling. I actually did, I just remembered this and the whole segment, and and him saying, "Oh, thank you," and they're like, "Oh, I don't like that. Stop saying that." I don't like how you say that. That whole segment had me laughing. Like I was laughing my ass off at that segment. It was gold. The match was actually solid as well.
Yes, sir. Very good.
They had me fucking laughing. I think Gable's fucking really killing it right now. He knows how to annoy people. He does it really well. Mm-hmm. I hope they don't lose the titles though. I like them with the titles. You got almost defeat T-Bar. I don't care. Yeah,
it wasn't really a match. It could have been, but they saw not fit not to make it that.
I think they really just like they don't know how they don't know what they want with Almas.
They don't know what they want with T-Bar.
Yeah, they don't know what they want with him either. He fits every bracket of what Vince McMahon likes, and they don't use him whatsoever.
And he's got promo skills up to yin yang though.
Yeah,
that's the thing that makes me sad.
Yeah,
he's the guy that he could do he's the big guy that could do everything.
Yeah,
and they literally just find a reason to not let him do what he do.
Yeah,
they put a muzzle on him.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
Why? It makes sense. It seriously don't make sense sometimes.
Why?
Yeah, I agree with that. It's like what? All right, whatever. You got Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan defeat Becky Lynch, Doudrop, and Nikki Ash. I actually liked the match.
Yes, sir. It was entertaining.
Yes.
I give it that much. Very entertaining.
And the whips to her stomach, and Becky Lynch showing it to her daughter, and daughter, look, she don't even look at me.
Terrible.
That just had me rolling.
But to be fair, she know what she did.
Yeah.
She had Bianca by her braid like 2/3 of the entire match.
Yep. So she did.
It looked worn out.
Yeah.
It looked worn out by the time she got hit. So yeah, she deserved it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
We got Tommaso Ciampa defeat Big Bob.
When's Big Bob going to get some wins?
I don't know, but at least he showed up with Glorious on NXT.
Yeah, they teased it because he got it, and then almost immediately Ziggler came out.
Yeah.
I was like, come
on. Reggie and Dana Brooke defeats Tamina, Akira Tozawa, and I think Akira Tozawa was the real winner of this whole thing.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I would kiss Tamina too, but like, it was just silly. It was silly. It is what it is.
Hurt Business defeats Rey Mysterio and Dominic because of the help of The Miz.
That's not bad.
Miz, why don't you take Hurt Business under your wing?
I mean, after being screwed over by Bobby Lashley, why wouldn't you?
Right. They're good. They're solid. Mm-hmm. And they can help you beat people's asses.
Yep. And that's what they are. The Hurt Business.
There you go. Miz and the Hurt Business. I'm fine with that. Street Profits defeat RK Bro.
You know what? I mean, the match was good.
Yeah.
But
There's a scare
I'm
there.
kind of running. Yeah, yeah. So is Randall like hurt? Like is
No,
he
he's
out?
okay. No, he's okay.
Okay,
He
good.
just landed
'Cause
hard on. He knocked
I
the wind out of
saw,
him.
I thought he like broke his wrist or something because you saw his like he had his arm to his chest. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, you can't. That's
He knocked
no
the.
matter how big and buff you get, them joints do not strengthen up like that. So a grown man falling on your wrist and Montez flies.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
He landed
So
on his
good.
rib cage, and he knocked the wind out of him.
Oh, okay, okay.
So that's all that happened. Orton's okay.
All right, all right.
Damian Priest snaps after Finn Balor captures the United States Championship.
Great match. Probably the best match of the night, I think.
Yeah, there was a little complaints that he didn't let Finn Balor like have the end of Raw, but I was like, you know what? The end of Raw was worth it.
Yeah, it didn't bother me.
Yeah, so
That didn't bother.
we do got a new U.S. champ in Finn Balor, and that was a hell of a match. I feel like they're gonna actually repeat it at WrestleMania.
They
I think-
repeated it. Did they repeat it like this weekend?
in the Garden, yeah.
So don't do it again.
Well, it's not televised, so it
Doesn't matter. Don't do it again.
I think they're
Don't
gonna
do
do
it
it. I think they're fighting Mania.
Stop it. Stop making it. No, don't. You supposed to hit him with the newspaper, Merc.
Yeah.
Let him do it.
I think it's gonna be Demon versus Demon.
Didn't a demon trip on a wire?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's
We
kind
don't
of whack in my opinion.
Anyway, but let's see. I already have an idea for what to do with them if you're not gonna put an IC in US title bout. I WrestleMania, which you should have both titles on the line, the night 1 and night 2. But if you don't, have Ricochet and Balor fight each other.
Yeah, why not?
Bragging rights, I guess.
Oh yeah.
And then we end Monday Night Raw with Edge unleashing a vicious attack on AJ Styles after he accepts his challenge at WrestleMania.
He tried to kill that man.
He got him right in the balls. AJ Styles should learn that everyone wants to kick him in the balls.
D shit. Come on, man. Speak to current world traveler, belt collector, and Impact star Matt Cardona about wearing a cup because he is always ready. Come on, man.
Yep. Because AJ Styles, everyone, Nakamura, John Moxley. Who else? Kick you in the balls. Daniel Bryan kicked you in the balls. Edge kicked you in the balls. It's a pattern. It's a pattern, AJ. You keep falling for.
He's got the Brock Lesnar weakness.
Yep. They're like, no more kids for you.
Well, he don't need. He got like 7. I don't.
I think he has 4.
He's got no more space
Yeah.
on his side for all them kids.
Yep. Monday Night Raw. I'm gonna give it A-. I thought it was a solid show.
You know what? I'm gonna give it a A because of the U.S. title match.
You know, yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
going there. I'm going there. Nothing on the show made me go except for the Omos thing. That
Yeah.
irks me because of not because of Omos. I understand they
Yeah.
want to push him, but you have the guy who can do the thing while you're trying to teach this guy. Like, come on, what are you doing wrong? What is wrong with you guys?
Yep.
So that really, you know what? A-. That makes me mad.
Yep.
When I think about it. So yeah.
We got Here we go. Here we go. We got NXT next. We got NXT champion Braun Breaker and Tommaso Ciampa defeat the Dirty Dogs, and Tommaso Ciampa all Steiner up.
Yes, sir.
Good match.
Big Bob with the big entrance, though. I'm just saying.
Yep. That made me happy. The match was good.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
We have LA Knight laid out a final challenge for Grayson Waller. Last man standing.
I think it was kind of long-winded, but it got where it needed to.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have a last man standing match because Grayson Waller needs to prove that he is man enough. Man, all they're doing is making LA Knight seem like he's stupid. You can't believe this guy who's a constant cheater is gonna fight you straight up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you gotta stop. Like, especially, come on, man. Y'all know they ain't gonna. They're not gonna fight fair. Heels don't
They're never
fight
gonna
fair.
fight fair.
They're heels. That's what they
course
do.
not. he said it's just the taunts. He said if you got some balls, I'm like, he's a cheater. He doesn't care. There's no honor in cheating. Stop it. So that's my problem. But anyway, we'll see, right?
Yep. We got Wendy Cho and Dakota Kai defeat Indy Hartwell and Persia.
That was
a Dusty Cup.
I'm mad I'm mad that Indy lost. That was my team.
Yeah.
But the match was fun.
Yes, it was.
It just was.
Yeah.
I love Dakota just hating every moment of it. So
there you go. Last Legend versus Amari Miller. This was dumpster fire.
Yeah, it wasn't that good.
Oh.
Whatchamacallit is not ready.
No.
Last Legend, so no.
And she's gonna be fighting Nikita Lyons too, and I'm like,
smack.
I don't want it. I don't want it. No,
She's
please.
Talking smack.
No, please. That was bad. Very bad. Gunther versus Solo Sakai.
That was a very good match. Much better than I was anticipating.
Yeah.
But I did not doubt Walter. So
Uso looked great.
Yes, sir.
He looked great in this match. I think this was probably his best match. And Gunther was not going to let him win. I'm sorry. Gunther is that? Isn't that the name of the chubby kid in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Who?
The chubby one.
You saying that's Gunther?
I think his name was Gunther in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
It's been way too long.
Gunther.
I don't know.
Anyway, Hardland versus Darkon Anthony. I did not care for this match. To be honest with you, I'll be straight up. I do not remember this happening. Do you?
I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not mad.
And then we got Raquel Gonzalez and Cora Jade defeat Ulysses?
Basically, the new girls.
Yeah,
right?
Luisa Leon and Valentina Forza.
Yeah, there was no chance.
Luisa, there you go. My fault. Yeah, she tried to kill her outside the ring though.
True.
That shit was crazy. They look good though. I actually didn't mind this match. The match was actually fun.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying there was no chance it was going.
Oh yeah.
That was my feeling going into it, so it was that's how I felt. Good to see him though, right?
Yeah. Yep. Von Wagner defeats Andre Chase.
Okay.
Why I gotta put like stage ladies to look at Von Wagner like a piece of meat?
Oh, that was a thing. that did happen. Yes, I saw.
Anyway. And then our main event was Carmelo Hayes defeats Pete Dunne for the North American Championship.
That was a good match.
Really good match. I want Pete Dunne to take that title though.
Yeah, true story.
Pete Dunne gonna break your fingers. He'll be back.
Everybody.
Everyone's fingers are in danger. What do you think of Ciampa's new theme song?
It's not as good as the other one. It just isn't.
No, exactly. I felt the same way. I was like, oh, why?
I can't say the new one is bad, but it's just like for that guy. No, like he still has an established character, and it's just like it's almost like that song was a part of the character.
Yeah, I agree. Like I felt like the no one lesbian. I liked that. I liked the theme. Sadly, they had to change it. Here we go. We got AEW now. I forget the days. All my days are all mixed up. Oh, shout outs to Tenacious T. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, you asshole.
Happy birthday.
Can't stand that guy. Anyway, AEW Dynamite, we kick off with the announcement of Tony Khan purchasing Ring of Honor.
That's cool. I mean, didn't I say that?
Yeah.
So, Not a surprise.
Not a surprise. And then also, like, after we seeing the figures that we saw, it makes sense, too. There's things that make sense there.
Mm-hmm.
That Corazon de Leon. I'm actually very excited for that figure. I don't know why.
It's cool.
It looks cool. It's not the greatest looking figure. I think I just like the name more than anything. Corazon de Leon. Anyway. So after the ROH purchase announcement, he was like, we're going to have an ROH fight, which is Daniel Bryan versus Christopher Daniels.
That was cool. That was a good fight. That was a very good match.
I still have issues calling him Bryan Danielson, which is his real name, and I'm like, always call him Daniel Bryan.
True.
Very good match. Probably one of Daniel's best matches he had in AEW.
Definitely AEW.
Yeah.
But he didn't really get to have that many high profile matches. So
yeah, it was more tag matches and stuff he done.
That's true.
So I have issues with this match because it was the same fucking match. It just had a different title. It was a 50-man Battle Royal. Casino Tag Team Battle Royal. And it didn't have none of the casino, like, gimmick.
Flavor. Yeah.
At all.
That I agree. It was what?
And it was just the same match, just with one different tag team.
The match itself I thought was okay. Yeah. It wasn't the greatest. It wasn't the worst. Again, like, that's kind of the run of the mill for their Battle Royal affair so far.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah.
So it's not like I was sitting there like, oh, this sucks. But it was like, this doesn't look special because there's no flair. There was no flavor.
It was the same exact as Battle Royal, and that's what bothered me. I was like, yeah, you could have just said this is a Battle Royal Part 2. And
that my team didn't win. You know what I
mean? But also the fact that it was titled the Casino Battle Royal, which is usually is by the deck of the cards, and there's a wild card. Right?
Yeah. But my main issue was my team didn't win.
Yeah, that too. What team you wanted to win?
I wanted Proud and Powerful.
Yeah, I knew. Now they can't say shit. Like, you cannot blame Jericho for your loss.
No, they can blame 2.0.
Yep, they cannot blame Jericho whatsoever.
And then they had a little reconciliation, so it's a story. So I'm not mad.
Yeah, they can't.
It's just I would still rather them with some championship gold.
Me too. I wanted them to win. I wanted Red Dragon, they haven't been on the AEW tag team scene, but he just got there. And yeah, I'm fine with that. But I wanted someone different. I understand the Young Bucks are your core guys, but you have a lot of tag teams I would have preferred in that spot. I would have preferred FTR. I would have preferred Pride and Powerful. I would have preferred even the Top Flight just because it'd be a different tag team.
Mm-hmm.
Just me. That's just me.
I think the return of the brother was actually pretty cool, so that's all right.
Yeah.
At least he looked good when he came back.
Yeah, he did, and he was the final person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he got cheated.
Jamie Hayter and Dr. Britt Baker versus Mercedes Martinez and Thunder Rosa. This match was bad.
I thought it was a kind of sloppy, but like, just it looked like maybe they're not good at this because it looked like too much was going on for them, man. I don't know.
There was phantom kicks. There was like a lot of miss moves. There were a lot of missed cues. It was a very sloppy match. I'm not gonna give credit for this match whatsoever. It was bad.
I think the weakest link was Hayter. I'm just gonna say it.
No, 100%. That's the one that did 2 phantom kicks.
So like, it's hard for me to get too down on the other women involved when I could see the weak link.
Well, I get it to an extent, but also you are veterans and y'all should know when to pick up on someone that's not doing that. They're doing their part.
I'm just saying you can only work so hard.
Yeah.
When something is working against you.
Why didn't you just put Rebel in the match?
What? So she could just get hit?
Rebel will just run away.
That's what she does the best, is get hit.
Exactly. That's all you needed her to do, is get hit.
True.
So
I'm not gonna argue with that.
That match was. It did not. It did nothing for my excitement for the Baker Rosa match, just because it was a bad match.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that match is good though.
I agree.
Wardlow versus Caesar Bononi.
Oh, Bononi. That's the homie.
Yes. Former NXT guy.
Mm-hmm.
Guy's ass kicked.
Unfortunately. What else?
He was a
At
big
least he was
guy.
on TV.
He was a big guy to get powerbomb.
Yes, sir. Which is good. Which is good for the movement.
Yeah.
Because at least you can see him powerbomb a giant man.
I want to see him try it on Keith Lee.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Anyway. Adam Cole and Red Dragon versus Hangman Page and Dark Order.
It was all right.
Yeah,
it didn't do anything for me too much. So.
It was nothing special for me. I didn't care for that. I wasn't a big fan of it. I think, I don't know. It was just the main event, and that was not much of a main event to me. So, yeah. I forgot to talk about the MJS stuff. That was a great promo, and that was a lot. It got my attention with the blood and everything like that. So, and not the fact that everything needs blood, but it told the story. So.
Yeah, it made sense. I like how it went down. The hug into the low blow to the get out here.
Yep.
And just tear that man up. So, but I still say, even though he is still out here wreaking havoc, right? He is not getting his just desserts just yet. That's why I think he's gonna win.
Okay. So, what do you give AEW?
B-.
I'm going B- as well. That women's match kind of ruined it, and then
the tag matches. This is for me. This week it's tag matches. You know how it is. Too many, and they're not that interesting.
And then also the battle royal was just bullshit.
And it's kind of sad because I realized that their women's division does not. No, there's enough people that if they wanted to put them on television, there would be, but they don't have a women's tag division.
No.
And they don't have women that have chemistry.
Nope.
In their roster, period.
They have some. They have like maybe one or two. There's not a lot.
Cool. Please tell me which two women can form a competent tag team in AEW.
Anna Jay and Kanzi. I think that's where my limit goes. Bunny and Ford, I guess. So
does that mean the other team is the Bunny and?
Yeah, those are the only two teams that
actually
work as teams.
All right. Okay.
I'll put Ruby with somebody, I guess, because they ain't doing nothing with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's actually. See, that's the thing. Is a lot of people. It looks like they're not doing anything, but then you look at the person there. Ruby's actually like wrestling matches other places, which is cool.
Yeah, but she's not getting her ranking up in her AEW career. Yeah. I watched an NXT UK, and 100% a match to watch is I Judge Ragovich versus Nathan Frazier. Amazing match. So definitely check that out. Just for that match, I'll give that show an A+. The rest of the matches were pretty solid too, but that one was well worth watching.
Mm-hmm.
I did watch Impact. I didn't get to watch the special, but I did watch Impact. I felt the show itself was kind of slow, but it was decent. We had Eddie Edwards versus Stephen McCallan. I thought that was a pretty decent match. You have Heath versus Vincent. I thought it was okay. You had Slamovich versus Rose, which was nothing special. Yeah, Mason Ryan versus Casey Lee. I thought that was okay.
Mason Ryan. Wasn't that dude like in
Madison Ryan? Madison Ryan.
Oh, Madison Ryan.
Mason Ryan.
You said Mason Ryan. I'm like, that's that big giant dude.
That is the big giant dude. Oh shit, I got her name wrong. My fault. Madison Rayne. There you go. My fault. And then Chelsea Green, Tasha Steelz. I thought that was a solid match as well. Jonah kills Swinger. And then you end with 8-man tag of Bullet Club, followed by Design and the Gorilla of Destiny. Bullet Club wins, and it was an okay match. It was nothing special, but it was pretty solid for the storyline they were telling. Impact, I give a B.
Okay.
Minus. It wasn't the best go home show for the special, but I heard the special was really good, so I'm gonna check it out when I get a chance.
Gotcha.
Now we go to Smackdown. Probably one of the better Smackdowns in a while. Not by much, though. Not by much. We kick off with Ricochet and Sami Zayn, and they killed it.
Yes, sir. I dare I say best match of the night.
Yeah, best match of the night. New champion, Ricochet.
Shout outs to that last move. That Jesus, Ricochet.
Yeah.
The velocity on that flip, dude.
Yep.
That was awesome. That's all I gotta say.
We have Austin Theory informed Pat McAfee that he is facing him at WrestleMania.
He slapped.
He slapped him.
He broke his headset in 2 pieces when he slapped him in his head.
Yep.
He hit that man hard. Yo, Pat was legit, man. I thought that was funny.
I think that's gonna be a good match.
I hope it is.
I think honestly, with the talent, those two, I think it could steal the show. It gave enough time.
At WrestleMania. Which, did they say what night they're gonna be?
Night. No, they didn't say the night.
Okay.
But they have the talent to steal the show if they gave him a chance. Because Theory's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And McAfee is no slouch.
Let's see what new tricks he has, because it's been a little bit.
There we go. We got Naomi defeating tag champion Carmelo.
I thought it was more funny than a good match.
Yeah.
Because it was a lot of shenanigans going on.
Yep. And then guess what? Sasha Banks fights the other one.
Again, I thought the entire thing was funny because of this, with them mocking them. Like, I like how if you looked at it when they did win, how Sasha was doing the Queen Wave as Zelina.
Yeah.
Like that had me dying.
Naomi wins. We got Drew McIntyre defeats Jinder Mahal.
I mean, it was at least they gave my boy Jinder some time.
There you go.
He ain't win the match, but he had some time.
Roman Reigns spoils WrestleMania by promising that he will make Brock Lesnar acknowledge him.
I mean, I hope he's right.
Me too.
I don't want to see Roman Reigns lose. Nope. That's not what I'm here for.
There you go. We got Usos defeating the Viking Raiders to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
That was a good ass match.
Yep. We got Sheamus and Rich Holland destroy Big E's ATV.
I mean, it is what it is. But see what I told you?
Yeah.
I told you if not now, soon. But Ricochet's gonna have to watch his back because Sheamus is lurking.
And Ronda Rousey defeats Sonya Deville. I don't care.
It was an alright match though, so it wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, and then she gets Charlotte Flair and ankle lock in the end.
I thought that was funny.
And all right. So first things first, Ronda Rousey, and just give you a heads up, you're not the first person to make Charlotte tap. Sasha Banks did it like 6 times.
But it's not just her because Charlotte said she made it clear that nobody made her tap. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense either. Mm-hmm. So whoever was scripting that entire thing, they messed up. Yeah,
because Becky made you tap, Sasha made you tap 6 times. Yeah, there's a lot of them there. Natty made you tap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, WWE's up to their shenanigans again.
Yep. She has tapped many times.
Don't forget history.
Someone actually posted the picture. I actually posted on the Wrestling Babble. That you never made her tap, and you just see Sasha Banks making her tap.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like most of them for the title, like 3 times.
Yeah, exactly.
3 pictures.
What do you think Sasha's gonna do to win the match? Yeah. The bank statement.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. Someone wrote Ronda Rousey. I want to be the first woman to tap out Charlotte Flair. Sasha Banks, hold my glass, and then you see her just tapping her out 3 times.
And then the rest of the girls is just like, what about me?
Yeah.
What about Raven?
There you go. Someone posted this too. Like they could reenact the Daniel Bryan, Buddy Murphy, Redbeard thing with him like staring at him in the eyeball.
Oh no, the little guy.
I was like, yes, let's reenact this. I love that shit.
I hope he remembers him.
Yeah.
They were friends.
That was his intellectual friend.
Yes, exactly. His intellectual equal.
There you go. Anyway, SmackDown. Just because the IC title went to Ricochet, I'll give it a B minus. No, I'll give it a B. A B.
Yeah, I guess I go to B. I'm trying to think of anything I hated. Nothing I really hated.
I didn't.
It just wasn't that exciting. Where the other matches, like the tag match, was like the other good, like really good match for the show.
Yeah,
I had two very very good matches. And again, I get the entire women's tag thing. That was entertaining. So, but it wasn't like the longest thing in the show.
Yeah,
it just wasn't.
Yeah,
so
I agree. And now we to AEW Rampage. My fault. We did Rampage. We kick off with the TNT Championship 3-way. Spanish Gods, Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin versus Andrade.
That was a good ass match.
It was really good.
Say best match of the show.
Yeah.
I liked how my favorite part of that match was how throughout it, Andrade seemed like a father beating up his two stepsons. I feel like if you didn't know the history, then you would be like, oh, he's dating their mom, and they said, we're not listening to you, so we gonna fight, and they just was like, we gonna fight then. And Andrade was like, no, I'm gonna hit you like a grown ass man. And during that entire match, they brought it up. They brought it up on commentary about how he had the weight advantage, and he was hitting them like a grown man hitting teenagers. That's what it was. I thought it was great.
I can't get that picture out of my head now.
That's what it looked like, especially when he was throwing around Darby.
Yeah.
Yo, he kicked Darby square in his face like 5 times.
Yeah.
And you can see it pissed Darby off. And I think that's the reaction that he wanted.
Yeah.
And so that's just what it was. They was just going at it. So it was a good match. And that him stealing the suplex, and to turn into a powerbomb and then balancing, that was cool.
That's cool. Solid match.
I even like the end of the match.
Yeah.
I even like it because they did the thing that you say they shouldn't do, and it makes sense. They don't show Sammy get on the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
So when he fell on, when he splashed on Darby, you didn't see it happen.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh snap, he dead.
Yep.
So good.
There you go.
Good.
Dark Priest Alex. I do not like him as this freaking Party City priest.
I love it.
Like, why can't you just have like a dope black suit with a skull on it and shit?
I love it. I just laughed at his little shorts, but other than that, I love it.
Yeah, and then they introduced Eric Redbeard, and he will be with them in that tag team, and he wiped out the security team. I feel like the security team has to sign a contract knowing that they're gonna get their ass kicked.
Of course.
They're like, before you go, like, we are gonna pay you this amount of money, but you gotta waiver your soul.
Yeah, but this has been going on in wrestling for like how many years?
But it's like
security team. If you wear a black shirt, you're gonna die.
Like, you're gonna die. Just make sure don't sue us.
That's what it means. You wear a black shirt, you're gonna die.
Just don't sue us. Don't sue us, okay? Limitless Keith Lee defeats Wingman JD Drake. I thought it was a cool match.
I liked them letting JD Drake get some spotlight. This was his first match on Rampage, I think. I don't think they had a Wingman tag match.
Yeah, I like JD Drake. We should see him in Evolve.
I've never seen him in Evolve.
He's grown up. Bobby Drake, Bobby Hill. He
that is true.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never seen him in Evolve. But I've seen him. What was it? He wasn't on 205, was he? Like what did he get when he first came over from Evolve? Didn't he do some matches in NXT?
No.
Or 205 or something? He
was on the Evolve special on the network.
I'm just remembering. Was it Worlds Collide? Like there was some matches that I saw him fight people from like NXT. But anyway, That was when they bought them. Remember? So that was my only exposure to him.
Okay.
Like not from them post pre-acquisition. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I never got to see that.
Yeah. It was
Like I heard wasn't he like the champion at one time?
Yeah, he was their network champion. I think we saw the match between him and Austin Theory for to unify the titles.
Okay.
He has some good matches. Like he's actually really solid. He kind of reminds me of Trevor Murdoch a bit.
Yeah, definitely. But he's very, very good.
We got the Professor Sarah Deeb's 5-minute challenge with Leela Gray, and then she wins, and then the return of Sheeta.
Yeah, I like Sheeta's suit. She looked awesome.
Yeah, and then our main event was for the last spot in the qualifier match for the Revolution, Face of the Revolution. Ethan Page versus Christian Cage.
Have they fought before? Like I'm trying to think. Did they fight like an Impact? I don't think so.
Probably an Impact. No, I don't think so. I'm not sure.
Match,
I don't think so.
I actually enjoyed it
because he was out of Impact when Christian got the title.
Yeah, when he came back, that's true. Good match. But
Good match.
Ethan Page lost.
Yeah.
So Christian got his spot. There you go.
And then it ends with Jungle Boy and all the tag teams come out and.
Hi.
Yeah, pretty much. What you give Rampage?
Rampage, I give a B+. That was a good show.
Very good matches. Very good show. Easy to get through, and because it's only an hour, and I like hour shows, so there we go. B+.
And I just want to point out, we got one more thing, and we got two of them, and I don't know if you saw them, or because again, the little moments are kind of the biggest things to me.
Yeah.
This is Ricky Starks with the second Keith Lee impression.
Yeah.
He did one on commentary. Oh, well. Yo, he is, the way he messes with him, it makes me laugh so hard. And then they talk to him backstage.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, and then Keith Lee's like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Like the chemistry was, again, this is why I say the story being told between those two. Yeah. Is like a highlight. So I think it's going to go somewhere.
Yeah, Keith Lee is going to destroy them. He's going to put Ricky Stark up in
his face.
Booty.
No, that's not going to happen. That's not.
The sun don't shine.
But I believe
and then toss him.
He's probably going to get blinded, and he's probably going to lose that match.
Yeah, someone's going to fly, and it's going to be Ricky Stark.
Well, he threw the freaking pretty Peter Avalon out the ring. killed his whole squad.
There you go. He deserved it.
How dare you?
He deserved it for that bad haircut.
We love Peter. No, that's another. He's another homie, man. Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
I want to see him get hurt as much as I want to see QT Marshall get hurt.
Oh no! What? How dare you?
Yo, I don't think it's wrestling talk, but did you check out that Netflix show with Diamond Dallas Page? It's like a superhero show.
I have not seen it.
I think John Morrison's in it too.
Really?
Yeah.
The only thing I know about DDP recently was that Buff checked in with DDP, which I thought was good. And I saw pictures of him getting back in the gym and stuff. So good for Buff, because I don't know what happened to him, but apparently he wasn't doing too good. So.
The movie's called The Guardians of Justice.
Okay.
And it's like a superhero show. It's starring Diamond Dallas Page.
Is he like legitimately wearing a costume or something?
I think
he's
so.
Just a regular guy with powers.
No, I think he's wearing a costume.
Wow.
And John Hennigan, John Morrison's in it.
Wow. Okay.
So we might have to watch this.
Okay.
It is 7 episodes.
Okay. You said it's on Netflix, right?
Yep, Netflix.
All right. Okay.
And now we go to podcasts we listen to. There was some good ones. The Cash Wheeler one was good with Renee Paquette. I'm still listening to the Keith Lee one on Talk is Jericho. It was very interesting in the beginning though, so it kind of gives you why he was out for the health reasons and things like that, and when he got COVID and things like that. So it was actually a cool conversation. I still maybe have 30 minutes left of the cast, so I haven't listened to the whole thing.
Okay.
Shout outs to Ranger Wrestling Figure Podcast. They always have great stuff out. And they announced that New York is getting the next live show, which I might have to get tickets for.
Cool. That's very cool.
What else they got? Do you listen to anything?
No, not this week. I did not get to listen to any shows.
So, yeah. Definitely Keith Lee on Talk is Jericho. Renee Parquette has Cash Wheeler. Powerhouse Hobbs is on Chris Van Vliet.
Good.
Yeah, so yeah, there's some good ones to check out. So definitely check those out when you get a chance. I'm still listening to the Keith Lee one. Again, I'm probably like 30 minutes in, and I probably have 30 minutes left to go. So when I listen to it, I'll give you a full review next week. But I really enjoyed it, and then also I really enjoyed the Cash Wheeler conversation as well.
Mm-hmm.
He did talk about the Bret Hart thing and him knocking the dude out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
What did he add about that whole thing?
No, he just said because no one was really like the guy didn't have cuffs, the guy didn't have anything on, and the dude was still being rowdy, so he got tired and just popped him in the mouth.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. That's explanation. I mean, what did he say if he got in trouble? Like, no. As in by the law or anything?
No, not at all.
Of course, no wrestler's gonna. Vince is not gonna sit him down and go, "Hey, no."
No. He did not get in trouble.
But okay.
Because it was trespassing.
Okay,
the moment that guy,
I don't know how the law works. I don't know. You could be, you know how it is. You think you're doing the right thing, and turns out, oh yeah, I gotta go to jail.
So. When it comes to you even sign this contract when you buy a ticket to a show.
Okay.
When it comes for you going into the audience, passing that guardrail,
yes,
they're not your responsibility.
Gotcha.
They do not have responsibility for you. So if you decide to be like, hey, I want to go into that ring while these wrestlers are fighting, they have full right to take you down as hard as they can, right, as fast as they can.
Gotcha.
So don't do that shit when Big E's there, because Big E will fuck you up. Big E's a big boy. So yeah, for example, you'll get your ass kicked. There you go. So yeah, those are some good casts. Definitely check it out when you get a chance. And I didn't see if anyone was on After the Bell, so I was not sure if there was a new episode or not. Oh yeah, Balor's on After the Bell.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Nope. Definitely gotta listen to that one.
Yeah.
You know what I did listen to? I listened to the post show episode of Corey and Carmelo.
Okay.
I watched about, so it's 40 minutes. I probably watched 20 minutes.
Okay.
They're funny. I know that. I had listened to their podcast before, and I just never went back to it. But I do remember liking it because I do like to hear the conversations that those two have.
Okay.
I did not see the debut show, but it's on YouTube, so you can check it out. But it's on WWE's channel, so if you're already subbed to them, it should just show up.
Okay, cool. Definitely check that out. All right. I guess that's it. We wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Babble Podcast. Thank you for listening. Easiest way to get us is on Spotify. You can rate us on Spotify, and I suggest you do. Give us 5 stars, or I'll find you.
Do it.
So rate them, gives us good feedback and helps us out. We are right now currently have about 35 stars right now, so keep them going.
Do it.
Yes, the easiest way to get it. And we have all our casts. We have the weekly, the Wrestling Babble, and it gets better, I swear. And we also have our monthly, the Morphin Cast, our Shell Shock, Not a Trekkie, and Gamer Rage podcast, which we will have all new episodes next week. So we'll be recording those while doing the Hot Ones Challenge, which will be on my Twitch. I'm Mark with the Mic on Twitch. I'll post the schedule up and what time we're doing it early this week, so you guys don't want to see us get tortured by buffalo wings. That'll be the show to watch. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt badly. Follow me Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitch, or Mark with the Mic. And follow Recycling.
Yes, sir. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. Recycling Link, that's Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. That is YouTube, SoundCloud, Spotify, and we got a WordPress. And also, happy birthday to Jordan Grace, because that picture was crazy.
Yeah.
All that cake. What's up with all that cake?
Yep. Oh,
I know Gresham was mad. He had to clean that up. Maybe he was happy. I don't know.
He's probably happy.
He's probably happy.
Very happy. That crab man.
Oh, yeah. Damn, son. That means Bryan Danielson and Jonathan Gresham are going to fight
Yes.
at some point.
Yes. We want that match. I wanted that match before this happened, so I'm actually very excited.
We want that match official now. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I would not listen. He's been doing an amazing job with that pure championship, but I'm just saying, if he lost it to Bryan Danielson,
Bryan Danielson was the one that made that pure championship the way it
I'm
is.
just saying, that would be amazing. Oh.
Yep.
All right, we got to get out of here.
All right, peace out.